Hi, my name is Carmen, mental health provider and the student wellness coordinator for the Health Science Center. Today, let's talk about self-care. Self-care actually has 6 facets, and I'd like to kind of explore some ideas of how we can meet our self-care needs while also practicing social distancing. So one of those facets would be physical self-care. That includes exercise. Well, right now, obviously we can't go to the gym. There are several exercise apps that are available right now for free for iPhones and Androids. There are YouTube channels that demonstrate different exercise activities, yoga. You get creative and look up some dance videos, do some dance classes. Perhaps another physical way to get some exercise would be to take the dog for a walk. Also, you can find different examples even on mediums like Pinterest, where you can find all sorts of home exercise routines. Other aspects of physical self-care would be eating well, and that's hard also getting into the grocery store. But there are apps and services that would deliver after you meet a certain dollar amount. They would deliver for free, and that might be a helpful resource so that you can continue to eat well. Maintain your basic hygiene. Maintain a good sleep hygiene. Right now, it would be so easy to get out of a sleep routine, and that's going to make it really tough when things finally do get back to normal. But it also can greatly impact your mental health right now. Social self-care is another aspect and is, again, very hard to meet those needs right now. But as we've said before, social distancing isn't the same thing as social isolation. We can still socialize during this time. There are several applications available right now, like Marco Polo, FaceTime, Skype, and there's one called House Party where multiple people can video chat at the same time. And those are great resources to remain connected to other people. And you can even get creative with it. You can schedule to watch a movie at the same time while on those apps, or plan to get back on those apps and discuss the movie afterwards. You could play a game while using those apps like Categories or Pictionary. And then, of course, there's just the regular phone call. Connecting with a friend or a loved one, especially someone who may be at a higher level of risk or experiencing even more isolation, that could be a very meaningful way to get your self-care needs met in your social aspects. Another aspect of self-care includes your spiritual self-care, and that can mean so many different things. And it's really about finding meaning. This may be a great time for some introspection to search for what is meaningful to you. That might be through a religion or religious practice that you can incorporate at home. That might be through meditation, or perhaps reading inspirational literature or poetry. It may also be in just mindfully connecting to nature. Ways that I like to do that sometimes is between the walk from my car to my home, I will focus on the way the air feels, or the sound of the trees, or how the air feels even just breathing it into my lungs. And in that moment, I'm connected to nature, I'm connected to something a bit bigger than myself. Another aspect of self-care is intellectual self-care. That includes reading something that is not school-related. That is taking this opportunity to maybe learn a new skill. Several folks teach things on YouTube. You could learn how to draw, you could learn how to knit, you could learn to play an instrument, how to cook something especially challenging, or maybe how to cook at all. All sorts of skills are available out there for us to learn, and during this time, several resources are offering educational videos for free. Emotional self-care is the practice of acknowledging the way that we're feeling and accepting that. So maybe that is acknowledging that I'm feeling especially anxious right now. I'm maybe particularly worried about someone, and accepting that that is the reality of right now and that is okay. Or perhaps instead you're especially annoyed by all of this. It's been extremely inconvenient and has slowed things down greatly and caused a lot of confusion in what's going to happen this semester. That's okay to be confused or upset about that. Accepting that and then having someone that you trust that you can talk to about those emotions, that is a large part of emotional self-care. You also still have access to the Student Counseling Services resources. We are providing telehealth, and you can contact us by calling us or emailing us for an appointment. And a great way of taking care of your emotional self-care is taking time to laugh. Find something that makes you laugh and allow yourself to really enjoy that. Last, the sixth aspect would be professional self-care. That's about maintaining your professional boundaries. That's also about, right now, creating opportunities for you to be connected to your peers and your faculty as you all seek clarity in how all of this is going to affect the rest of the semester. Professional self-care also entails protecting your studying habits and maintaining a studying schedule while things are very out of the ordinary. So those are just some ideas of ways that you might meet your self-care needs across all 6 facets while practicing social distancing. But today at noon, we'll get together, we'll have a live chat that includes some more ideas of things that we could be doing during this time, but also expanding on what is and is not self-care and how we can be mindful of that and try to actually really incorporate all of this into a regular lifestyle. Thank you for watching.